In this video tutorial, we'll explain you the project Employee Attendance System. So this is a VB.NET project. Here we can take the attendance. Based on the attendance, we can calculate the salary. So one way, it's a payroll management also. But we have more focus on the attendance. So here you can have a hardware interface also. But at this moment we don't have a hardware interface. It will be maintained via software itself. Employee attendance system, this project can be implemented by using any one of these languages. You can write it in VB.NET, you can write in C#.NET, you can also write in Java, you can also make an Android app. Even you can make a web application. Once you know like what are the requirement, what are things, what are the forms, input forms are required, you can design all these things and then calculate the attendance, then based on the attendance calculate the salary, and then you can display the salary. This project is basically for all computer science students who are doing course in any of these courses. So we all know like you're supposed to do a project in a particular semester or in a final semester. So now to do the project, you require some idea, you require some concept, you require a title. Therefore, this is one title which you can choose to make an application. This video will also help you to gain language skills. So here we talk about VB.NET. Therefore, you know like what is VB.NET and how it will helpful to build the applications. What are things are there in this. Therefore, we gather some information. Therefore, it enhances your language skills. Domain skill. So domain is particularly for which domain you are working. So we are talking about attendance. So it may be a college attendance system or company attendance system or employee attendance. So attendance along with the payroll. So therefore we talk about the payroll domain, like how to calculate the salary. So employee salary that we're going to learn. So therefore that will give you some idea about like how to calculate the salary. Next is the work experience. So if you complete this project your own, then you know like how to use the VB.NET or any other language. Then you know how to implement this into this particular domain. Then you may take like around weeks time or 15 days time to complete it. That is what the experience you get. So that experience really counts for your jobs. So you're not yet get the job or you're trying for job or you're in a study, you can keep trying and then learn, gain experience. Future, it really helpful for you. Software requirements. So for this project, we are using this set of requirements. So one is language Visual Basic.NET, backend MySQL Server. This is a MS SQL Server, and the editor is Visual Studio. This version is 2019, and the OS Windows 10. Project forms. So let us understand what are the forms we are using in this project. So form is the one actually where you have a controls. Some forms are used to input the data, some forms are used to process it, and some for to report. So here we have more than 15 forms here. I'll just show you like what each form will do. Here the forms are there in alphabetical order, but in a project we'll show which one has to come first. For example, this one has to come first, the flash screen. So flash screen basically the welcome screen. So where you have the project title, along with that you can have some more informations. So that will be shown first. After that, login form. So login form will have a login credentials like user ID and password. By entering the user ID and password, you can able to log into the system. Next is the MDA parent. MDA stands for multiple document interface. Here you can have a menu. So that's what I'm telling. So via menu, we can navigate with the rest of the forms. Menu. From that, you can navigate the rest of them. And then one more is a module. Module, it won't have the design window, it have only code window. Here you can declare global variables, functions, procedures. For that purpose, we are going to use the module. The rest of the forms I'll explain you in the next slides. Database tables, that is backend. We are using Microsoft SQL Server as a backend. So these are the tables. So we have around 8 tables here. Department table, designation table, basic salary table, employee detail table, employee salary table, in-out table, login user tab, and then qualification table. Now I'll show you like how they are linked. So this is the main form. So there is a MDI parent. This is the MDI parent. So here we have a menu. So this is the menu. So here is the main entries. So here we can enter the main entries. The main entries are one called as a qualification, like what are the qualifications of the employee. So what are the designations? Then what are the departments? So these are the comes under the main entries. When you talk about qualifications, so employee qualifications, when you enter the data, this will come to this table, qualification table. So when you enter the designation, so we have another table called as a designation table. So the data will comes to this particular table. Department details will store into the department table. Right. So after that, we'll move on. You have the employee details here. Employee detail form. So this is the employee detail form. You collect all the employee details, and this will go to the employee detail form, a table. So here is the employee detail table. Then employee salary details. So what are the salary, basic salaries that we want to enter? So that is entered using the employee salary details. Okay, employee salary entry form. So this data will go to employee salary table. So next is the employee in out. Okay, employee in out. So this is a form here. So therefore employee has to come and then you have to use the thumb impression, because this is only software project. So here you have to click actually. So once you click, it means that employee taken attendance. So again click on this button. So that means you are going out. After that, you have a attendance calculation. So there is a attendance calculations here. Okay, so there is attendance calculations here. Next is salary generation. So you have a salary generation form. Then salary pay form. So you can pay the salary to the customer. I'm sorry, employee. So these are the forms which are included in this particular project. Employee attendance system. So this is the employee attendance system. So therefore the main thing is employees. So we have an employee, and we have their basic salary structure. Basic salary structure. So based on that, we have attendance. Attendance, then it will be calculated. Then after calculations, so salary has to be paid. Salary has to be paid. So these are things which will cover in this particular project. So for more details, please log into our iblix.com. For complete video list, you can log into this blogger. In case you wish to buy this project, please contact us. Project demo. I will demonstrate the project in a Visual Studio 2019. If you are not yet subscribed to our channel, please subscribe. So just click the button, subscription button. And this is free actually. So you don't need to pay anything for this. So on subscribe, you get our all videos. So whenever you come out a new videos, so that list will be listed. Okay, when you go to YouTube, you can able to view our videos. Please also we request to share this video with your friends and classmates. And you want to say something to us, please write it in a comment box. So let us know what you're thinking, how it's useful for you. You're looking something more, let me know what you're looking for. So that all, like, we can have a communication kind of stuff. Therefore it will help us to improve the product. Right, so let us start Visual Studio 2019. And you can see here project is already opened here. And we have a data connections. There is a database here, attendance data, and these are the tables. Right. So I go to my project. Here we start with the MDA parent. So let me start with flash screen. So this is the flash screen. And here you can check out the flash screen. So that is totally empty actually. Okay. So now, okay, I take a label and I say salary management or attendance system. So go to toolbox and take a label. Okay, so attendance management system. So I want to increase the size. So therefore what I can do is I can go to font. So here is a font. I select the font and then size. Fine. So it will look like this. Okay. So there is an also called as auto size. You can make it false. Okay, so this I can make it maximize. So let it be bigger. Let this is come at the center. So after that, login form has to come. So therefore there is a login form here. I'll click OK. Login user tab. Okay, it's there here. Then I'll check out with the module. Fine. So here is the data dictionary and attendance m.mdf. Okay, let's run the project. So it's shown immediately. It's went off. So what I'll do is I'll just go to flash screen and I'll see that okay, so there is a timer here. So therefore what happened to timer? Time delay is very small. That interval is 100 is there, but actually you need to increase to 1000. 1000 means 1 second. Okay, right. So let us run. So your attendance management system. Instead of this text, we can put picture also. So next comes the login form. So you need to log in here. So this is admin, then admin. Okay. So once it's logged in, here you can go main entries, qualifications. So you're already entered BE, MSc. In order to enter new one, so you can go to new MCA, Master of Computer Applications. Right. So save this. So record is saved. So this is the data grid. Whatever the entries are done, so that will be displayed over here. If you click it again, the data will come back. You can able to modify or you can able to delete. So same way we have one called the designation. So designation is what are the designation in the company or in the college. So here we taken college. So these are the designations. Department. So in this college, what are the departments are there? So that is what we are entering here. So there is a physics, biochemistry. Let's take as a chemistry. So let's say chemistry department. Like that you can create the department. Next is the employee detail. So we have 3 employees here and NKP, CKP is the short names. Now employee salary details. So we have 2 employees, NKP and CKP. Their salary details is already entered here. For new, you need to click new and then you have to select the NKP and then department. Then you can enter the salary here. Okay, so it's a lecturer. So what is the total salary? He is getting 25,000 rupees and DA is around 15,000 rupees. HRA is around 6,000 rupees. CCA is 1,000 rupees. Conveyance another 2,000 rupees. So like that. So total is 49,000 rupees. In that PF, ESI will go off. That total is 6,615 and this is the remaining balance. Okay, now we have saved it. So here is the employee in out. Okay, so both we can enter it here. So it's a thumb impression, means there should be a device, but presently we don't have device. So therefore what you can do is we can enter the code, employee code. So once you click employee code and thumb impression, their details will come automatically. It means the attendance will generated for this particular employee. So same way for every employee, they need to put the code here because we are simulating here. Otherwise in real time, so when they put the thumb impression, it automatically based on their thumb impression, it has to put the attendance. So now attendance calculation, so you can calculate. So only one employee, CKP 5 days are there. So remaining are not entered. Okay, fine. We'll calculate for him only. So salary generation, generate salary. Okay, so where you have a calculation, you have to save the data. So therefore for this employee CKP, totally 5 days. Right, based on that, we generate the salary. So for 5 days, you will get this salary. So it automatically calculates for the 5 days. Then save the data. Data is saved. Then we go to report employee list. You can see that all the employee list will come here. Then you can go to salary summary report. So here is that each employee what salary is supposed to get, that list will come. That you can take the printout also. So by taking the printout, so we can file it into our files or you can inform to the employee. So these are the things which are covered in this particular project. Fine. So I hope you got an idea how this whole project works. So try to implement it in VB.NET or in C# or in Java, or you can make it an Android application. See to it everything works fine. So in case anything you'd like to share with us, please write it in a comment. And thank you for watching.